Hello everybody, this is Momo from TheMomoZone here on YouTube. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today we're going to talk about one of my subscribers, someone who wrote me a letter a little while back. His name is Paul. In March 2006, this 21-year-old young man got into a car accident. The back tire blew out on the car, sending him spiraling out of control into a telephone post, leaving him paralyzed. I took it upon myself that I wanted to search it a little further, and I attempted to reach him. 21, to have that happen to you when your whole life is ahead of you, it must be one of the hardest things in the world. I want to make sure, I feel like I connected with this guy, and I want to make sure that that he attempts to heal himself. If he isn't able to walk again one day, then he needs to be completely mobile in every way possible to be able to do everything he needs to do. With today's technology and today's possibilities, there is no reason why he can't lead the most successful, incredible, fulfilling life. I don't want to put across any false pretenses. There is such thing as pushing yourself, pushing the human being right to that point where there are documented cases of amazing things that happen when you concentrate and you focus on fixing something that is broken. If there's any doctors or people out there that have some kind of technology or are aware of any, amazing medical developments or things that go within this category of what we're dealing with here, please let us know. Anybody in robotics that have got some type of invention that could help him push himself to the next level. I know he's going to be going for a car again, so he's going to be driving. Please remember, this accident only happened like a year ago. He needs to get right back into the swing of things. I can feel this guy's energy. I believe in action and reaction. When he was getting operated and he was feeling really depressed after going through X amount of surgeries, the person who delivers the anesthesia told him, why don't you listen to some music when you're going under, and what would you like to listen to? And he says, well, anything from the Chili Peppers, because he loves the Chili Peppers. And I thought, wow, like I know a lot of people in the music business. Reaching the Chili Peppers and having them come online and, doing like a live Skype chat or having them send them a personal video or something like that, it can't be the hardest task in the world. I know quite a few people in the industry, so I'm going to make this commitment that I'm going to find a way to make this happen. We are going to make this happen. I'm going to drive down there with my friends, and we are going to have a huge get-together with Paul. I'm going to have the whole computer set up and the entire thing, and Paul wishes, he wants to play an instrument maybe and whatnot. I'm going to bring him down a guitar, and we're going to hook him up, and we're going to go out there and give him some power management booster power that will help him focus to get to where his life is going to go now. Very important that we all come together and we start to understand each other regardless of the gap, because even for us older people, let us face it, it's going to be their world when we're gone. It's important that we understand and we motivate each other so that we can just break all these barriers that we have put upon ourselves as humans. This whole digital way of communicating gives us the opportunity to come together and just really do things that you can only dream of years ago. Instant communication. The bringing together of people, races, ideas, thoughts, and possibilities. The possibility of going for your dream, going for your goal, and doing stuff that people say could never happen. If you don't try, you don't get. And right now, he's still ripe on this. I think if we send him some great energy, we send him some great vibes, let's feel the possibilities of what he's going to be doing, and I want him to meet the Chili Peppers. This is what he wants. This is what we're going to figure out how to make happen. We're going to make this happen online first. This has got to be the easiest thing for us to pull off. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But this is his wish, and this is what we're going to make happen. So On that note, I will keep you posted, and I will leave you with part of my conversation that I've had with Paul. Let us believe that things are possible, because the human mind is a very powerful tool. There are never no 100% guarantees, but the 100% guarantee that I can tell you for sure, that if we don't try 100% sure, it will not work. That's a promise. March 11, 2006. So you got into a very unpredictable car accident.
I was following my girlfriend to my apartment, and my tire blew out, and I fishtailed off the road and ran into a couple of telephone poles, and it left me a T5 paraplegic.
Let's talk a bit about that. So you're T5 paraplegic. Now, I've spoken to you several times on YouTube, and we've been conversing via email and whatnot. And you were talking to me something about stem celling. You asked me if I knew about that, stem cells.
Yeah.
And I've been doing a little bit of checking out on that. That's a really interesting thing. Why don't you explain that to me, what you know about that?
Mainly, it helps people with paralysis, Parkinson's disease, diabetes, cerebral palsy, blindness. A whole lot of people can benefit from it if it gets approved, but it hasn't gotten approved yet.
It hasn't gotten approved, so the government has really made this not available to people who need it right now.
Yeah, I heard that they're trying to get it approved, but it's gonna take a while, maybe.
How are you handling all this right now mentally?
I have my ups and downs, some days it's worse than others, but overall, I learned to get over it and just be thankful I'm alive, really. I can remember it. I was still conscious when I had my accident, so and my girlfriend, she lives right by where it happened, so every time I go to her house, I pass where I crashed and all that.
You're driving down the street, you were following your girlfriend home, I believe this is what you told me?
Yeah, back to my apartment. I was living at school at the time.
And then all of a sudden, a back tire blows.
Yeah. And I just, I couldn't get control of my car, and I was just what the hell? And, I just got banged up pretty bad.
You got airlifted out of there, you were telling me?
Yeah, I got airlifted. My girlfriend called 911, and paramedics came, and they said they definitely had to fly me into the nearest hospital. I knew right then and there I was paralyzed, because, I had numb, and, I felt numb, and, really, tingles and stuff, and just, I couldn't move my legs, obviously, and that's when they broke the news to my parents and my girlfriend.
How did they wind up handling all that?
I guess they took it both ways, relieved that nothing else more catastrophic, maybe death would happen, but on the same note that they're pretty upset that I did end up getting paralyzed.
According to what the doctors are actually telling you, what do you really know about the condition? Are they saying it's permanent, or there's a chance? Is there operations to be done? What's the real lowdown?
So they told me I would walk again. It's pretty that's what it means, complete injury. But they just said I guess you can hope for stem cell if that comes around in the near future, hopefully. But I'm not going to get any recovery after that. You told me that you got yourself this special bike that enables you to work your muscles and... Yeah, I got an FES bike so I don't get muscle atrophy in my legs and all that, so it's I can keep my muscle tone.
Okay, so as long as you keep this going, between there and then if we do find a way to get some stem cell happening, we mentally manifest this shit and make this happen. Your plans this year, you're planning on going back to school?
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to get back to campus this year. I've been going online, so I decided I'm ready to go back to on campus. I have to get my driving test done and all that, whatnot.
Exactly. It's really important that we figure out exactly what it is and where you're going to go in the next couple of years, and turn it into the fullest success. You know, whether you have to be a spokesperson for stem celling, maybe you like design. You could be sitting behind some of the wildest technology and designing some of the most incredible things. There's got to be something we can focus a real direct path to make sure that, you know, you do not feel like you're alone in getting your thing together. And like I said before, I think you're young enough to have this kind of healing kind of drive and energy where you could set a precedent, and together we can find a way to just bust expectations on anything that comes down.
Definitely, yeah.
My buddies and I are going to be coming down to see you pretty soon. I'm working it out in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to know exactly what time, but we're coming down and we're going to get together. We're going to do some great stuff. I'm going to bring you a guitar. It's a guitar you want or a bass? You said you want a guitar or a bass?
Yeah, it's course.
Okay, we're gonna bring you a guitar and an amp. It's a couple of pedals and shit, and then you and I are gonna record a song. Okay, we're gonna record a tune together. Okay, and we're gonna do this thing. Paul here had told me that when he was going under, and the anesthesiologist, which I can never pronounce that word, asked him what kind of music he would like to hear. You know, you got the Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
And that's really one of the last things you heard when you were going down and then when you were coming up, right?
Yeah. Just made that whole experience a whole lot easier to cope with.
What was the song, by the way?
Snow Hail.
Okay, yeah.
And that was the only song she had, but, you know.
Okay, well, no, that's great. That's great. I'm letting everybody know out there that this is one of these manifestation moments, because we are going to get the Chili Peppers to come online and talk to you. If I've got to go out there and jump around the guy's house, put a barbecue at his front lawn and roast marshmallows for breakfast, as I get him to do this, this is going to happen. And I will not stop till it does. So hopefully we will be driving up to your place and starting off by doing this via satellite. And I've already called 2 or 3 people to get the ball into motion. And starting after this weekend, I'm going to be making calls every single day to manifest this thing, because we are going to prove that things can happen, okay? And this is going to take and be part of your mental energy bank, and it's going to add fuel to your personal healing cells, okay? And then we're going to get everybody together, okay, to send you some amazing energy, okay, and take this to the next fucking level. We have to, you know?
Shit.
Yeah. No, dude, this is going down 100%. If you had to say something to somebody else out there who, you know, who takes normal things for granted, or, you know, who is in a position such as yourself right now, like what, you're fresh on this still. Like, give me some advice on this.
Just don't take life for granted, I guess, because tomorrow's not guaranteed for everybody. And like, I've known my closest friends like die in my situation, and I've known other people that are worse in my situation, where they can't do anything, they can't even talk or anything. So I guess, like, just don't take life for granted.
Your arms and everything, they're moving, so you're able to actually wheel yourself around. You get yourself into bed, or do you need help to do that? Or
nah, I can do anything, really. I can pull out of my wheelchair, I can get back in it.
So you're gonna have a set of fucking guns that are gonna kill people.
Yeah.
You're gonna really work those arms, eh?
Yeah. I don't like to brag or anything, but you know.
Dude, you are going to look like killer with those arms, man. I really, really want to urge people, and myself and my friends, we want to make sure, help, and inspire you to go for the best of what it is that where you're at, okay? And somehow find a way to create miracles on this. I want to find miracles. I believe in positivity. as a way of accomplishing goals that are not supposed to be accomplished. So it's a
Yeah.
deal, right? We're doing this together, dude.
Yeah, we'll be jamming, man.
I am totally honored to have met you and also to be part of this journey that you and I are going to embark on, because we are going to trip out on this one. I am telling you. You are a major inspiration to me and to everybody that is watching you. You have a beautiful night, and thank you again for talking to me about this and motivating.
Thanks for having me, man.
And joining energy, dude. We are joining energy here. You know what I mean? This is amazing.
Hot stuff, man.
Okay, I'll talk to you very soon. Okay.
All right, take it easy, man.
You too, man.
All right, I can't wait.